You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and Subby Mouse, what are the Gaming Drag? Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Promises to Keep, Hunter's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! True to my word, I'm right behind him as we drift off together. Oh, good evening, sir. We've been expecting you. A gentle professional welcome, a mechanical click, and the swift turn of a handle. A door swings open in front of me. Soft golden lamplight pours from within, granting shape and color to the endless void, and to me as well. In its stifling gilded warmth, I feel a strange premonition of tragedy. Come now, don't dawdle. You've been so eager to see what's inside. The door is open for you. I step across the threshold. Oh. Two butler foxes and a snape? Oh, that one has purple in their hair. Oh, purple in the ears and purple in the tail. Jeez. Reminds me of a certain someone. I find myself in the foyer of a richly decorated house. I blink rapidly, eyes adjusting from the darkness outside. A number of finely dressed staff glide about like pieces on a board, dusting and polishing and arranging and rearranging, their movements calculated and precise. They take no notice of me, except for the one who's looking right at you. Eyes sliding over me without catching. He's literally looking at you! A butler carrying a Brussels pass. I can't get over that. Like, none of them notice me. This motherfucker's making eye contact. Alright, a butler carrying a broom bustles past, close enough that I instinctually step aside, bracing myself against a fine wooden mantel. A fireplace, framed by panels of dark brown oak, with blinding, gold-tinted metalwork ornamenting the cold, empty hearth. There you go. Feeling a distinct chill, I cast my gaze elsewhere, to the nearby dining room. I wander to the head of the table and look out over its expanse, marking the rich mahogany surface, freshly polished with the burnished silver candelabra, and the plush, neatly arranged chairs, all tucked cozily against the wood. Except one. The chair at the opposite head sits farther back than the others, looking expectantly at me, waiting. Well, it seems to ask, aren't you going to have a seat? The main course is about to be served. I cross the room and sink into the chair's embrace. Now it's my turn to wait. Very good of you to join us today. A voice from behind startles me. I spin around, but no one is there. Yep, poor Hunter. When I turn back, a silver dome rests on the table directly in front of me. For you, sir. The voice echoes once more from nowhere, the primly suited staff now gone without a trace. I lift the dome to reveal a book. For Hunter, the cover reads, in perfect cursive. How could I resist? When it was placed here just for me. I open the diary to the first page. 050117. To my dearest. There's so many things to say, and only so much time to say it all, and only so many pages in this book. While I am able to, however, I will write. Please find a list of important phone numbers below. The rest of the page is filled with names of financial advisors, accountants, and lawyers. What an odd way to start a diary. It almost feels like I turn to the next page, the rustle of paper now the only sound in the world. Tax returns from the last 5 fiscal years are in my old leather briefcase. Sure you remember the one I mean. You'll find it in the upstairs study next to the bookshelf. I'll try my hardest to keep them current, as they may prove useful. You will also find a complete list of assets in the filing cabinet by the desk. Birth and marriage certificates will be in the master bedroom in the safe next to the desk. The code is your birthday. The rest of the page follows similarly, instructions and directions to esoteric items carefully squirreled throughout the house. In a strange way, it feels almost like a scavenger hunt, with safes and drawers instead of cryptically marked trees, and legal documents in place of prizes, and duty in place of whimsy. I gaze to the final entry of the page. I hope that this can start to make up for all the things I couldn't teach you. More to come. After such an avalanche of technical jargon, those last few words thrum with sorrow. They hang in the air, dangling heavy with regret. I turn the page. 050118. The writing is starting to look a bit disordered now, the crisp, neat cursive letters jostling each other for space. It's getting harder to read. I've decided to start winding down operations. The market for artificial valves has been stagnant, and health devices as a whole have been downtrending. Normally, I'd try to ride this out. My staff is quite knowledgeable, and I trust their expertise, but I don't think my head is what it used to be. I know it isn't. The next bit of text is a few lines down a page. I realize I had promised to teach you, yet a year has passed since my last entry. So, how about a lesson? Normally, the amount of income you can put in your retirement fund for tax protection is, it gets more complex from here. I skim over the next few pages, unable to really follow the subject matter. My paws are beginning to itch. Essentially, you end up conserving a lot more capital for later use than you're usually able. Something my father taught me, and something he'd want me to pass to you. My heart swells with pride as I read, the kind of pride a parent feels seeing their child ride a bicycle for the first time. I don't expect significant financial trouble, but it's always important to minimize risks. You must learn these lessons if our family is to remain prosperous. The next line is bold, underlined, and traced over multiple times. Unfortunately, in this world, money is loud, and we need to make sure we can always be heard. More empty lines, and then, "You're remarkable, Hunter. A miracle. I don't think anyone has told you that nearly enough." The once gentle light spreads and harshens, like roots snaking through the soil, like brass veins running through flesh. 050119. Messier writing, but I can still make out all the words. It has been far too long since my last entry. It's graduation season as I write this. I see balloon and flower vendors on every street corner. It's hard to believe you'll be going away so soon. Even harder to believe you won't be studying business. Jokes aside, I'm proud of you. I wanted to put this in writing while the thought still sticks in my head. A few lines of space. I hope you don't resent us for raising you like we did. We were always so busy and so focused on work, and yet you're turning out to be a fine young man nonetheless. I'll miss you, Hunter. I blink away a tear, brilliant flashes of color blurring and flowering through my misty eyes. When did it get so bright? 05, not sure, 2 something. The entry continues to get shorter. It feels like I'm running out of time. I have to keep reminding myself of how long it's been since I last saw you. I keep expecting to see you around the corner. I keep thinking I'll hear your voice. I have to keep reminding myself. What in the ever-loving fuck does that mean? I saw you on TV. You're so great. And one final entry before the sea of empty white. 050120. The date sits alone atop a perfectly blank page. That's it then. The glow washes over me, cradles me, like warm, gentle waves at the seashore. Liquid gold pours through the cracks in the walls, pillars and beams of bending and crumbling without a sound, without even the rustle of paper, without... I hear the familiar sound of the front door opening, once again granting shape and color to the gilded abyss, and once again to me. I struggle to lift my weary head. I know your face. My milky eyes clear. The flood recedes for just a precious moment longer. Dad? My little miracle. Oh shit. I'm back. I'm home. He approaches slowly. The diary. I have to remind myself. He cradles his arm. He's in pain. I don't have time. I feel myself coming undone, unraveling thread by thread like an old sweater. He takes my paw. Or is it the paw of a stranger? Someone he only just met. The golden tide comes in. My vision fades and flickers. Damn it, why is this fucking visual novel so goddamn traumatic? Jesus Christ. If people stop losing their parents in this game, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. My god. His face shifts into focus, his eyes so like mine. One by one, the spiderweb fractures blossom, tearing up and down my frame until they open up and the light pours out of me. For the first time in my life, I feel like I can breathe. Like I can finally rest. So this is what it feels like. How refreshing. Awake once more, slowly, in newly familiar arms. I'm heavy. Oh, so heavy. Weighed down not by grief, but by bittersweet yearning. What a dream. Flashing images, fragmented visions, and garbled sounds churn inside my pounding head. One by one they pour through my fingers and slip away, like water disappearing down the drain, leaving only feelings in their wake. Hollow, golden echoes that I can't quite name. I lie perfectly still, waiting, turning the emotions over and over until I feel wholly myself again. A few moments pass before I notice a slight dampness on the back of my neck. I hear a soft sniffle. Hunter? He jolts a little, probably not expecting me to be awake. He clears his throat. Hey, yeah, I'm here. I let the room fall silent. He gives my neck a slow nuzzle, squeezing me tight. I lean back against him, happy to be his plushie. Happy to be useful. When was the last time I didn't wake up alone? The thought catches me off guard, almost robbing me of breath. Slowly, gently, I place my paws over his. They seem real. They seem solid. Maybe I should pinch myself. Hey! Hunter's husky voice interrupts me before I can act on the absurd thought. I can't really fall back asleep. Want to get up? Not really, but... Yeah, I'd like that. He releases me from his embrace and pulls away, the bed creaking slightly. I hear a few more quiet sniffles and a measured, steady breath. He flips on the light. Morning, Leo. There it is, his brave, perfect smile. The difference is like night and day. Morning, Hunter. Is it even morning? What time is it? The raccoon glances down at his phone. 5 a.m., so early morning, I guess. The body responds with a yawn. Hey, I know I said I can't sleep, but that doesn't mean you can't. You sure you're ready for the day? One of us has to be awake today, at least. I cover my mouth and nod. Yeah, I'm sure. Very sure. I wonder who else is already up. He grins at me. Theo, surely, and maybe Ollie, but I'll wager he never went to sleep at all. He approaches the door. Want to see if I'm right? I have to admit, his smile is infectious, grounding. It reminds me of who and where I am. You first. Despite our eagerness, we remember to step lightly across the hallway. From the top of the stairwell, I can see one of the lights shining from downstairs. Hunter starts descending with me close behind. I watch as he reaches the ground floor and peers into the kitchen. He turns back and pumps his fist in the air theatrically. Guess Theo is up. We walk in together. Theo is sitting in his usual spot. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. But anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!